Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX natural gas today. After a very long time, we had identified some opportunities in natural gas. Now let us see the price action, what was happening in natural gas market. Whenever I place the cursor on any candlestick, you can see the date and time below. The chart which we are using now is an 1 hour chart. That means all the single candlestick represents 1 hour. So as far as natural gas is concerned, just follow this 216, this line of 216. On 18th, you can see the price didn't sustain 216 and it was broken and came down. And on 19th also the price stayed within 216. After breaking 216, you can see there was a lot of momentum. On 20th you found 216, 21st and also 22nd. So why I am showing this is that you can see how this 216 was going to be converted into a major zone. So last week every day you saw this 216. So on the previous week you can see on 25th also the price was taking this 216 as the base zone and it was trying to stay above 216. That is what happening, because you can see natural gas was climbing from 194 from 7th of March. From 7th of March it was a straightaway climb and now we are in the top of it. So the price reached a high. You can see the high of around 200 and somewhere we will come into that. So it was on the top. The price was consolidating. As we all know, it is quite natural for any market. After a 20 point, more than a 20 point gain, it is more likely to consolidate. So whenever the price consolidates, we try to identify some opportunities and we will try to catch those opportunities. That is what we are trying to do that in all our video presentation for any commodities. On 25th also the price couldn't sustain and it was trying to come down. But the best thing is that always so it was not completely this average was not updated, but we can say the price was staying completely above the averages, having 212. That is the reason we have marked 212 as the base support, as the base strong support. So what happened on 26th? The most important thing is that from 18th till today, till the data till 26, every day you are seeing this 216 price. So the price was staying in and out of 216 and we are making note of that. On 26th what happened was that it was most likely to drop. You can see the price is not staying above 216. It was most likely to drop, but as we know that 212 is the major support zone, it is not 216. 216 is trying to position itself as an intermediate zone, and in future we can see this 216 can be converted into a potential zone. So what happened on 26th was the price clearly broke this 216 and you can see the price went up and created a high. So from that point onwards the price was maintaining, staying above 216. You can see the price was closely staying above 216. So here is what that is happening from this week. This is what happening in this week. You can see again, apart from these 2 days, on Monday the price opened somewhere. It is a spike down price opening. The price came down, tested 216 and gave a bounce back. So yesterday, so that is the reason we are following this 216. Yesterday also the price opened bit higher. You can see we had marked another intermediate zone also. So the price took some support and then it came down. You can see again it took the support around 216 and it is staying and closed near 216. After a long time you can see that the price was closing near 216. So now what you have noted was the price was staying within the average. So many times the price just took some support and went up, but yesterday the price just broke that average, but it was well supported by 216 and it closed just near that. So based on all this price action, what we can conclude was 216 is going to be the great and the smart potential zone for us. If the price cannot sustain 216, it can come down till 212, the next zone. Now in order to get a clear picture, let us increase the time frame to 2 hour. Now what you are watching is a 2 hour chart, so that whatever thing I have explained, you can see it very completely. So this was the zone we are following. In order to avoid confusion, I can delete this top line. So what you are saying is that 216. Now you can see it very clearly. The price was consolidating here, gave a bounce back, and again now 216 is the zone. So if the price couldn't sustain 216, it is more likely to fall, and it can test 212. Why we are considering this 212? Because it is the convergence of the average. So if the price consolidates, surely the average will move into 212. The long term average for 2 hour chart is moving into 212, and if the price breaks 212, then it is going to be the end for the short term trend which was maintained for the last few weeks. So there can be a possible trend reversal. So till this zone 212, if the price couldn't sustain 216, it can find 212, and then we should think about where the price is closing. If the price has got the potential to close below 212, then you can see a great drop. But we cannot predict the market, because we want to see the price action. On seeing all this price action, we had found out this 216 was a potential zone, and the price was staying above 216. Today we should see the price, whether the price can break 216 or not. So let us see that in order to get some in-depth understanding. Now what you are seeing is an international chart. So the international chart for natural gas, and the chart we are using is an 1 hour chart, the same 1 hour chart, and so many in many website you can see these charts. It is available for free. What I have done is that just follow this same two line. Why we have took this 216? Just we want to give some in-depth explanation. If you are watching international chart, it will be of some help for you. Just follow the two line which I had drawn, that is 3.92 and 3.96. This is the zone. As we always say, support and resistance is a zone. So from you can see the date below. From 15th of March, when this contract came into action, from 15th of March, for in international market, you can see the price was trading, always taking some bit of support around 3.92. So this 3.92 marks to the bottom of 216. So many times the price was staying in and around within these two zones. So it was trying for a long time. So this was the zone where the price found a 212. So it took some support and went up, and now you can see this price was taking some support within this 3.96. So unless until the price stays above this 3.96 or stays above this 3.92 zone, we cannot expect natural gas to drop. This is the second guideline for us. If you can follow the international prices. So if you can follow the international prices, make a note 3.96 and 3.92. Unless until the price was staying above this 3.92 and 3.96, always natural gas has got the potential to stay in uptrend. When the price breaks 3.92, and if it put a closing below 3.92, it indicates that in MCX the price will come down below the 216. And there will be a closing below 216. That was another reason why we are targeting this 216 line. You can see we don't want to confuse you much by showing a lot of inputs. If you can watch, just follow this 3.92 or 3.92 zone. So we had identified some possible potential in natural gas. Just we want to share with you. So let us see what's going to happen during the trading session. And tomorrow you have natural gas inventory report. That was another reason why we took this natural gas. Always trade with stop loss. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.